asking the question, right? So like if you midway through buzz in thinking you know the answer, I'm going to stop right there. You'll give your answer. If you get it wrong, I will then complete the question for the other team to potentially steal. Sound good? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Excellent. Excellent. Everybody looks so serious. I don't know how to deal with this right now. But all right, no, just kidding. We are ready to get started. Pub trivia begins. This is general. So these categories go all over the place, as it were. So here we go. A Eurasian counterpart to the NHL, the KHL is a professional league in what sport? Matt.
Hockey.
Hockey is correct for 3 points. We have our first points on the board. Up next, one of the coaches on the talent show The Voice, Adam Levine, is best known as the frontman of what rock band? Tracy.
Maroon 5.
Maroon 5, who in fact played our Christmas party at BlackRock many, many years ago. The CEO of BlackRock owns their record label, so we had a private concert. I have random videos on YouTube. It was crazy. It was at the Javits Center. I can tell that story at a different time. In the human body, what internal organ regulates the amount of glucose in the blood? In the human body, what internal... Matt?
Pancreas?
Pancreas is incorrect, so that's minus 3 points. We pass it over to the Kaplan Scrappers for a potential steal. So Maria and Chris, you can discuss here. I'll read it one more time for you. In the human body, what internal organ regulates the amount of glucose in the blood?
Maria, you know it.
Sorry, I'm trying to blank. I want to see the liver because that one's part of the gluconeogenesis.
Is that your final answer? We'll lose if you're wrong, so if you don't feel good.
No, I'm gonna get my -3.
It's early. You can take a risk or you can pass.
I leave it to you, Maria.
The liver?
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
That is the correct answer. The liver. There you go. A successful steal off the bat here. 4th out of 5. So, Matt, you've already buzzed in twice, so you cannot buzz in on the next two. A false urban myth claims that a combination of Pop Rocks and soda proved fatal for Mikey, the boy in what cereal's 70s ads? Chris.
Life?
Life cereal is correct. Up next, one of the great 90s fashion fads, Zubaz, depending on how you pronounce it, were brightly colored what? Z-U-B-A-Z. One of the great 90s fashion fads, Zubaz, depending on how you pronounce it, were brightly colored what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kathleen?
I slept through the 90s, so I really don't.
They're pants. They're pants. They sort of led the way for the hammer pants eventually. Zubaz were very brightly colored. I guess athletic wear would be the best way to describe it. All right, next set of 5. A familiar face in fragrance ads, Argentine Ignacio Nacho Figueres is a top-ranking athlete in what sport? A familiar face in fragrance ads, Argentine Ignacio Nacho, nickname, Figueres, Figueras, I don't think this is going to matter, is a top-ranking athlete in what sport? 5, 4, 3. Maria?
Soccer or football?
Soccer or football is incorrect, minus 3 points. 3 women and a baby. I'm starting to get the premise of that name now. A familiar face in fragrance ads. Argentine Ignacio Nacho Figueres is a top-ranking athlete in what sport? You can play, discuss here, or pass that.
I don't know.
My gut was if I had a guess, it was going to be soccer. So
I
yeah.
thought soccer.
Yeah. So if it's not soccer, then I'm totally off.
I'd say pass. Yeah.
Pass?
I will pass.
Pass.
Good pass. Polo. Polo was the answer. All right, up next, number 2. One of the most translated books in the world, Anne Frank's original diary was published in what language? One of the most translated books in the world, Anne Frank's original diary was published in what language? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dutch. I did not know that. All right, moving on. A familiar sight to people who excel at carnival games, the goldfish is technically a member of what fish family? A familiar sight to people who excel at carnival games, the goldfish is technically a member of what fish family? 5, 4, 3. Elise?
Cichlid?
That is incorrect from the answer I have here. I will always admit if you think that is not the correct, or that is the correct answer, feel free to let us know. I'll read it one more time for the Kaplan Scrappers if they want to try to steal. A familiar sight to people who excel at carnival games, the goldfish is technically a member of what fish family? Would you like to debate, Chris and Maria?
I do not know Maria.
I don't either.
Yeah, we're good. We'll pass.
You'll pass?
Yeah.
It is part
The
of the...
Pepperidge Farm fish family.
Oh, Kathleen. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. At least I didn't have to read that one. You said it yourself. The carp family. It's a Prussian carp. All right. That's 1, 2, 3. 2 more here. In the iconic... Sorry, starting again. In the iconic World War II poster, We Can Do It, Rosie the Riveter is depicted doing what? In the iconic... Tracy? You have to unmute, please.
Flexing.
Flexing her biceps, flexing her muscles, all acceptable answers. That is correct for 3 points. This is number 4. A family doctor who does not have a specialty is sometimes known as what initials? Maria?
General practitioner.
So the initials are?
GP.
GP. Correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4. Okay, here's 5. One of the world's steepest streets in a major city, Filbert Street. Mandy. Unmute.
San Francisco?
San Francisco is correct for 3 points. All right, last set of 5 here. That's funny. This question's from about 15 years ago, so contextually will not make any sense. So I'm going to skip it. All right. One of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Camille Grammer, was the ex-wife of the star of what TV? Maria?
Frasier.
Frasier is correct for 3 points. Good buzz. In the late 1880s, William Boss Tweed led a corrupt political machine centered in what U.S. city? Matt?
New York City.
New York City is correct. 3 more to go. A famous 1855 poem by Walt Whitman. Sorry. A famous 1855 poem by Walt Whitman begins, I sing the body what? A famous 1855 poem by Walt Whitman begins, I sing the body what? Elise.
Electric?
That is correct for 3 points. 2 more to go. 1 week comprises approximately what percentage of a year? 1 week comprises approximately what percentage of a year? Matt?
2%.
2% is correct. Last one here. In the late 1860s, Charles and Max Fleischmann created America's first commercially produced what? In the late 1860s, Charles and Max Fleischmann, Fleischmann, created America's first commercially produced what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may have some active of their brand still in your refrigerator. Kathleen, do you know?
Yeast.
Yeast. Active yeast.
But I honestly was confused. I was thinking bread, butter, or yeast. So
right. That they sort of all go together. All right. We go over to our Jeopardy board. And we start with 3-letter words. 3-letter words. So I'll try to read the category before each clue, but this will be the category for the next 5 clues as we go through. You do not need to answer in the form of a question. 3-letter words. The nutrient fluid that circulates through a plant. It's also slang for a fool. The nutrient fluid that circulates through... Elise.
Sap.
Sap was a triple stumper on the show, so nobody got that on Jeopardy. Well done. That's worth 1 point. 3-letter words for 2 points. It's a large metal pan used in Chinese cooking. It's a large... Tracy?
Wok.
A wok is correct. 3-letter words for 3 points. On Game of Thrones, Peter Dinklage's character was called this word, which means a... Matt?
Imp.
Imp. I drink and I know things. 3-letter words, 4 points. 4 points. 18th century men often wore a gooseberry, a large, frizzled one of these. 18th century men often wore a gooseberry, a large, frizzled one of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Tracy just in before the buzzer.
Wig.
A wig is correct. Well done. If anyone's watching The Great, I don't know, the new series on Hulu, I want to say, about Catherine the Great, they all wear the wigs. My wife keeps watching it without me. Like, she's binging, and there's a whole fight happening. But 3-letter words, 5 points. A family or group of whales is known by this term. A family or group of... Elise.
Pod.
Pod is correct for 5 points. Well done. Well done, well done. Lit-pourri. Lit-pourri. For those of you who watch Jeopardy regularly, potpourri means everything in the kitchen sink. So this is lit-pourri. Lit-pourri. All right, 1 point. 'Twas the night before Christmas begins the poem A Visit from Him. 'Twas the night before Christmas begins the poem A Visit from Him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas. Lit-pourri for 2 points. This 3-letter type of lyric poem was an integral part of Greek drama. This 3-letter type of lyric poem was an integral part... Tracy?
Ode.
Ode is correct for 2 points. Lit-pourri. Lit-pourri. The title felony in this I can never pronounce his name, Dostoevsky novel is the murder of a mean old woman who supposedly no one will miss. The title felony in this Dostoevsky novel is the murder of a mean old woman who supposedly no one will miss. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'd be Crime and Punishment. Crime and Punishment. For 4 points. We need a surprise substitution here. It is a image clue, so I will go to a different category we're not using, get a same point value, and read from there. So, we're going to go to the category of legalese. Legalese. And this will be for 4 points in legalese. This 2-word Latin phrase means way of operating and shows a pattern of criminal behavior. This 2-word Latin phrase means... Matt?
Modus operandi?
That is correct. M-O, you might often hear. That is good for 4 points. Back to Lit-pourri. Swan's Way is volume 1 of this author's Remembrance of Things Past. Swan's Way is volume 1 of this author's Remembrance of Things Past. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Proust. Proust is that author. All right, we're going to end with a pitch for a happier movie ending. We would like for you to name the movie. A pitch for a happier movie ending. We would like for you to name the ending. All right. A pitch for a happier movie ending for 1 point. It's a little out of the box, but hey, I'm thinking, what if Daniel Day-Lewis just skips the theater and stays in the White House? Tracy?
Lincoln.
Lincoln is correct. So now you see how this category will work. A pitch for a happier movie ending, 2 points. I agree. The 2 title ladies leap off the cliff in their car, but... Chris?
Thelma and Louise.
That is correct. It continues. They Smokey and Bandit the canyon and land safely. That's good for 2 points. A pitch for a happier movie ending for 3 points. I know it ends the movie quickly, but what if the guy doesn't kill the dog of the boogeyman, unstoppable killing machine? I know it ends the movie quickly, but what if that guy doesn't kill the dog of the boogeyman, unstoppable killing machine? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be John Wick. John Wick. A pitch for a happier movie ending. And this is for 4 points. John Coffey doesn't ride the lightning and instead gets a full part. Matt?
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile is correct. That's your second buzz in this category, right? So
I thought that was my first.
that's your first?
I thought Tracy was the other one for us.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Good call. So you still have one as we end here. Who knew Macaulay Culkin carried bee repellent? A simple fix, and we send the kids home happy from this Anna Chomsky film. Who knew? Maria.
My girl.
That is correct for 5 points. Well done. We head back to pub trivia. It's going to be 6 points apiece. But before that, we're going to take a break for our sponsors to bring. No, I'm kidding. What I would love for you all to do is introduce yourself. So my name's Dan Stratford. I'm the Senior Manager of Corporate Communications here at Kaplan. Kathleen doesn't have her camera on, but Kathleen, do you want to go next?
Sure. Hi, I'm Kathleen. I work with Dan in communications.
True story. She deals with me a lot. Matthew?
I'm Matthew Shaw. I'm the Account and Operations Supervisor based out of the Alpharetta, Georgia office.
Great. Elise?
I am Elise McCleary. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee, working in the corporate accounting shared services team based in Alpharetta.
Mandy?
I'm Mandy Hamlin, and I'm an accountant on the accounting operations team under Tracy and Matt in the Alpharetta office.
Great. Does this go on your performance review if you don't do well? Is that,
I hope not.
No. Okay. All right. Very well. Chris?
There you go. Hi, I'm Chris Levatino. I am a coordinator in Los Angeles with Maria. I'm in New York right now.
Fantastic.
It's really loud at Starbucks. So.
No worries. I hope your mocha chai latte is serving you well. Maria.
Four shots of espresso.
Oh, okay. We'll have a GPS on you later today to see how far you walk in New York. Maria.
Hi, I'm Maria. I work as a coordinator with Chris out here in Pasadena in the greater Los Angeles area.
Great. And Tracy?
I'm Tracy, the Accounting Operations Manager for the Alpharetta office.
Awesome. Thank you all. Trying to introduce everyone to new people as we go through TPT, Kaplan's Trivia. All right. So we're going back to pub trivia. These are 6 points apiece. Same rules apply, though. You can only buzz twice. Now that we are in the second round, I will try to remind you that if you buzz twice, but if you do buzz a third time, that is considered a wrong answer, and the other team can steal. All right, let's begin. Oregon's George Fox University is named in honor of the founder of what religious movement? Oregon's George Fox University is named in honor of the founder of what religious movement? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Quakers. The Quakers. In the military, a Huey is a type of what? In the military, Chris.
Helicopter?
That is correct for 6 points. A famous Shakespeare sonnet begins with the question, shall I compare thee to what? Matt?
A summer's day.
That is correct for 6 points. Originally developed by NASA in the 1970s, memory foam is often used to make what household item? Tracy?
Mattress.
Mattress is correct. Would have accepted pillows as well, but mattress was the given answer. Continuing on. 1, 2, 3. So this will be our fifth question, our first set. In the military, a U.S. Marine with the ranking E3 is better known as a Lance what? In the military, a U.S. Marine with the ranking E... Chris?
Corporal.
Lance Corporal is correct for 6 points. All right, next set of 5. A fashion accessory known as the closer tote was popularized by a TV character played by what actress? A fashion accessory known as the closer tote was popularized by a TV character played by what actress? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be Kira Sedgwick, who played the closer. Kira Sedgwick. Originally in vogue in the early 1900s, a craftsman is a simplistic style of what? Elise.
House.
House is correct for 6 points. Well done. In the military, what term is slang for kilometer? In the military, what term... Tracy.
Click.
Click is correct for 6 points. 1, 2, 3. 2 more to go. A favorite at weddings, tunes of what music genre? A favorite at weddings, the chicken dance. Elise?
Polka?
Polka is correct for 6 points. Well done. All right, final one in this set of 5. My garage door is opening. That scared me. Okay. Originally made in Canada, canola is a vegetable oil made from what crop? Originally made in Canada, canola. Mandy?
Corn?
Corn is incorrect. That's minus 6 points. Over to the Kaplan Scrappers for potential steal. Originally made in Canada, canola is a vegetable oil made from what? Do you want to try to play this, Maria and Chris, or do you want to pass?
Maria.
I'm thinking of the tree that. No, I don't know. I don't know this one.
You want to pass? Final answer? It's the. I think it's pronounced differently than I'm going to pronounce it, but rapeseed, R-A-P-E-S-E-E-D.
You mean it's not made from canolas? They don't squeeze the canolas?
That is correct. That is correct, Kathleen. Thank you.
That would have been my answer.
Yeah. All right. Next set of 5, final set of 5 for Pub Trivia. Then we move back to Jeopardy. Plenty of points still available. We have 30 here and then lots in Double Jeopardy coming up. In the movie Arthur, what does Arthur say to elicit his butler's famously dry response, "I'll alert the media"? In the movie Arthur, what does Arthur say to elicit his butler's famously dry response, "I'll alert the media"? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to take a bath. All right, next one up. A fetoscope, F-E-T-O-S-C-O-P-E, is a medical tool commonly used to examine whom? A fetoscope, F-E-T-O-S-C-O-P-E, is a medical tool commonly used to examine whom? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feto, obviously.
Yeah, a feto. Exactly right. Pregnant woman. A pregnant woman is the answer. Fetoscope. Originally made in Germany, traditional Rumpelmann schnapps is known for what distinct flavor? Originally made in Germany, traditional Rumpelmann schnapps is known... Elise.
Peppermint?
Peppermint is correct. Does not taste the same the next day, though. That is for sure. Continuing on. 2 more to go. In the movie Mean Girls, a naive teen played by Lindsay Lohan tangles with a popular clique of girls nicknamed what? Tracy. Oh, no. Tracy. You got this. Unmute. You. It's going to come to you. It's going to zap into your brain.
I can't remember.
I'm going to count you down. Just give me a guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guess?
I can't remember.
Oh, that is minus 6 points. That goes over to the Kaplan.
Plastics.
Final answer?
Yes.
That is correct. The plastics. The plastics. All right, last one. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. A few notes of the French national anthem, La Marseillaise, plays at the start of what Beatles song? La Marseillaise, sorry. A few notes of the French national anthem, La Marseillaise. Elise.
All You Need Is Love.
That is correct. The song we played as we opened up our wedding reception, my wife and I. You needed to know that. All right, we go back to Jeopardy board.
Can you give me the game code again? I'm sorry.
No worries. The game code is
740.
740.
Thank you. I had to refresh.
No worries.
Elise, you're not in it either.
Yeah,
I'm not.
If you're on your mobile device, sometimes it can go. Just try. At least give me a test buzz. Why don't you actually refresh your buzzer and rejoin just in case?
Okay.
Because it may not be updating the score for you if you were not seeing that.
Okay. Oh, I gotta Okay, I'm test buzz. Could you see that?
Yep, good to go.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. All right, back to Jeopardy. All right, so 3 categories, 2 buzzes per category, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points available here, so plenty still to have. I will remind everyone as well, we are playing 4 regular season games and point differential matters, so you do want to be aware of that as well as we move forward. We are starting in positive history. Positive history. In 1796, to fight smallpox, Edward Jenner successfully used these from the Latin for cow. Maria.
The cowpox?
That is incorrect. Minus 2 points. Headed over to 3 women and a baby. In 1796, to fight smallpox, Edward Jenner successfully used these from the Latin for cow.
Does anyone know the Latin word for cow?
Is it bovine?
Bovine sounds like a Latin, like etymology word. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's worth 2 points though, because that's a total guess. I just know that's another word for cow. So
Yeah.
Pass or play?
From anywhere.
I guess pass. Yeah.
I vote pass.
Okay, pass.
Pass, final answer. It's a good pass. The word is vaccine. The word is vaccine. Vacca, F-A-C-C-A, is cow in Latin. I don't know why specifically, but so there it is. All right, positive history for 4 points. In 1620, Spanish priest Juan Pablo Bonet, B-O-N-E-T, published the first book about this type of communication for the deaf. In 1620, Spanish priest Juan Pablo Bonet published the first book about this type of communication for the deaf. 5. Matt?
Sign language?
That is correct for 4 points. For 6 points in positive history, Operation Big Switch, involving the exchange of thousands of these people, was a key to the agreement ending the Korean War. Operation Big Switch, involving the exchange of thousands of these people, was a key to the agreement ending the Korean War. Matt?
POWs?
That is correct. Prisoners of war. That's your second buzz, so you are out for the rest of this category. Positive history for 8 points. This structure fell on November 9th, 1989, symbolically bringing an end to the political... Elise?
The Berlin Wall.
That is correct for 8 points. Well done. Positive history for 10 points. A fundamental shift in government policy starting in 1990 led to the end of this policy of discrimination in South Africa. A fundamental shift in government policy starting... Maria?
Apithard?
Say that again?
Apithard? I can't pronounce it.
You are. I'm going to award the points. Apartheid. Apartheid is. Yes.
Thank you.
You were saying all the letters that are in the word, so I think I can credit that one. Apartheid. Apartheid. And as I say it with my very New Jersey accent, probably isn't totally correct either. All right, up next. Pop culture. Pop culture is next. Conan O'Brien, in a clueless gamer segment, attacked a strip club with a missile-carrying helicopter while playing the 5th installment of this Rockstar game. Sadly, Elise.
Grand Theft Auto?
GTA, Grand Theft Auto is correct. It finished. The bouncer had a grenade. Pop culture, 4 points. Watch them grow. These terracotta figurines come in Bob Ross and Groot. Mandy?
Chia Pet.
Chia Pet is correct for 4 points. Pop culture for 6. Amazon Prime was super in 2019, debuting this show about edgy superheroes like Homelander and the Deep. Amazon Prime was super in 2019, debuting this show about edgy superheroes like Homelander and the Deep. 5, 4, 3, 2. Chris?
The Boys?
The Boys is correct for 6 points. If you haven't watched it, it's very dark. It's very good, but it is very dark. Like, it goes places that you don't expect and takes turns even darker than you expect. Pop culture, 8. Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, is one of the attractions at Disneyland area called Star Wars. These 2 words. Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run, is one of the attractions at the Disneyland area called Star Wars. These 2 words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. This London-born singer of New Rules recently won a Grammy for Best New Artist. Tracy?
Billie Eilish?
That is incorrect. minus 10 points there. This London-born singer of New Rules recently won a Grammy for Best New Artist. That goes over to the Kaplan Scrappers for a potential steal.
Maria, I think I might know it.
I have no
Maria?
idea who it is.
Is it Dua Lipa? How do you say her last name?
Oh, Dua Lipa? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Is it Dua Lipa?
Yeah, she did win a Grammy.
Okay, we'll say Dua.
Yeah, we'll take
we'll
a
say-
risk. Dua
We'll
Lipa.
say
Dua Lipa, final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct for 10 points. A 20-point swing there.
Yeah.
All right. Get your grip on. Chris, I'm just going to mute you. That's a hefty jam going on behind you. I dig it, but get your group on. Get your group on. Group space ON. So get your group on. This group of 7 includes envy, pride, and sloth. This group of 7 includes Mandy.
7 deadly sins.
That is correct for 2 points. Get your grip on, 4 points. Albania and Kosovo are among this group of countries that cover a peninsula in Europe. Albania and Kosovo are among this group of countries that cover a peninsula in Europe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be the Balkans. The Balkans. Get your group on. Get your group on. For 6 points. The North Star is part of this famous grouping within Ursa Minor. The North Star is part of this famous grouping within Ursa Minor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Little Dipper. The Little Dipper. For 8 points. Get your group on. In this type of lawsuit, legal action is filed against a defendant on behalf of a group of people. Matt?
Class action suit?
That is correct. A class action lawsuit. Get your group on for 10 points. They include Percival, Gareth, and Galahad. They include Percival. Elise?
3 Musketeers.
That is incorrect. Minus 10 points. They include Percival, Gareth, and Galahad. This goes back to the Kaplan Scrappers for a potential steal. Chris and Maria, do you want to pass and or play?
What are your thoughts, Maria?
I don't know. I was going to say the Monty Python, but I don't think that's correct. I think this is more of a historical thing.
Final clue.
Do you want to pass?
Yeah, I have no idea.
We'll pass.
That is a solid pass, as you would have gotten it wrong. Anybody know the answer to this one?
Knights of the Round Table.
Knights of the Round Table.
Yep.
Which
Knights-
was Monty Python-ish.
Yeah.
So that was
Knights
close.
of the Round Table is the correct answer. The clue I would give back, Elise, is 3 isn't a group. So Jeopardy is very strict on those sort of rules. So take the clue that I'm saying, like, for future state, they really are. They give you a lot in that title of the category to try to figure out what the answers are from there. That will do it. So our final score is 85-58. 3 women and a baby prevail. But we have more matches coming up for everybody. You each have 3 more matches in the future. Score differential does matter. We have another match later today at 4 p.m. Thank you so much for playing. Any questions, comments, concerns? Kathleen is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for all complaints to be sent her way. I've shared her cell phone in chat. You can text her or FaceTime her. She is very responsive to all things TPT. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.